Well, I'm gonna have like a tinfoil hat, like watching around for like unmarked cars. I'll be like, don't take me, don't take me, don't take me.
Well, you might be learning. He's a nice car. he has a he has a Porsche and he has like the BMW with like the really expensive like door that goes up. So if you saw that, I feel like you wouldn't be like, you would rip the tinfoil hat off. You would be fixing your hair.
Nice
be like,
car.
Nice car, get in. Okay.
Dude, yeah, fucking.
Hello, girly pop. Welcome back to another episode of Definitely Delusional. My name is Dean.
And I'm Emily.
Oh, girl. So we told you last week, that we have some raunchy business to get into this week. But this episode today, we are sponsored by
Toys R Us.
Because we be played. And we're building these men up. And now it's out of service. Out of commission.
Do you think you would be more of a Barbie or a Bratz doll? Personally, who do you think you would be more like?
I think that I would be a Barbie doll with his head fallen off, with his hair teased all the way, ruined by a child.
So in the movie Barbie, you'd be like the Barbie that got played with a little too hard.
And the head is have you see those memes where the head is fallen off and broken because you have a brother and they just
yeah.
Not saying I did that as a kid. I did. However, yeah, that's why I'm a Barbie. What about you?
I kind of oscillate because I do think I am kind of like Barbie girl. I'm very girly, but I'm also kind of a brat deep down. I'm a total brat to my core. What do you think? I'm a bit of both. I'm a hybrid.
I think you're a hybrid.
I'm a hybrid for sure.
You're eco-friendly.
I mean,
eco-friendly.
She's a verse.
Well,
Well,
we love that. They love that in the streets.
They do. You know what's funny? I think because my personality, I'm sassy.
Mm-hmm.
Some men love that. Some men want to be dominated by me, and I'm like,
I feel like you need to have
do it.
someone who appreciates your sass.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point of it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, there's a whole. We can go down the rabbit hole of the psychology of
That's true.
There are dynamics that certain communities they know. Yeah.
I mean, yes, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that leads, different communities, different people, different schemes, which leads me to this episode that we're about to talk about because, we hyped it up for a reason for last week because we laughed so much about it. We were cackling.
It's so unhinged. This is peak level.
Recession indicator.
Oh, yeah. This is a recession indicator if I've ever heard of one.
I mean, there's so many, but this is definitely it's one for the fucking world record global book, whatever the the Guinness World Records.
You're lucky I love you as much as I do because I could not stop laughing, but it's so deranged.
I mean, I would never say that to someone I wasn't close to because I would never joke about that,
Yeah.
Oh
Dean,
my God.
take it away.
I mean, okay, yeah.
But
I need to segue it into so people are ready, So it's I think sometimes and you'll see the connection point later, but I think sometimes you know how we gotta scheme a little bit nowadays. I feel in terms of our love lives and stuff because, and I'm not saying to do this because I'm oh my God, just go dig whatever, but I'm saying I think sometimes you need to start scheming and maybe start dating for money for once in a while because you've dated men for who they were and look at how that turned out.
Look at where that got you. Nowhere.
Therapy bills.
Therapy bills. I did. Yeah. I fear that I did date for love and it got me absolutely nowhere. If anything.
And we're just applying science, honestly.
Because
the experiment did not, yield the results. So you're just trying a different hypothesis.
The hypothesis that you should marry for love, inconclusive. That my hypothesis was false.
I mean, I still hold out the hope of the control group, right? I'm maybe love will be in the books, but fuck around and find out.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, that's the whole point of dating, right? You have to really get it wrong a lot of times. So hopefully maybe get it right. And even then you might not still even get it right. And you can still make the wrong choice after 50 times. You still
50, girl. Yeah. 50.
50. I don't know.
That's such a low number. You
I'm
thought I
selling
was
myself
you
short.
thought I thought it was like it'd be like, oh, that's so high. No,
Okay,
girl, 50. I was
okay.
like 50. Like that's like
You're like, that's child's play, baby.
that is Toys R Us.
Yeah.
That belongs in a child section.
That's Toys R Us. You're playing small, honey. You're not even living up to your potential if you're capping it at 50.
No, literally. But okay, I want to hear the audience's recession indicators. If y'all have any, like, let us know. But girl, so oh my god. Okay, so the story kind of I was just randomly like, this this person and I, we were just like messaging back and forth for a couple months. And I was like, oh, like, whatever. And like, so he's finally wants to meet up. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Mhm.
Turns out he lives in like this huge ass place. And like, he has some like, what do you call it? I don't want to call the actual animal. So it's like undetectable. The
It-
person I'm talking about.
This person has
Livestock.
yeah, they have certain social indicators that you are wealthy. Like you are wealthy. You have hobbies and you have interests that the 1% does. Like like there are like certain things that if you have this, like you can afford it.
He's like, have you ever been to this before? I'm like, girl, I couldn't afford to learn how to do this.
Yeah, that's not
Like-
even in my tax bracket. honey.
Like, not even in my
So-
tax bracket, my fucking vision bracket, like none of that.
it's not
Like,
even on your vision board.
vision board, girl, I can't even afford a vision board at this point in this economy.
Yeah, I feel that.
Throwing away free magazines.
Yeah, like, ew,
I don't.
what?
I don't even buy magazines. That shit's expensive.
Oh, that is expensive.
Not at the newsstands, girl.
That's in New York, and you talk about newsstands and magazines. That is so New York core.
Okay, I guess the bodega. Business idea. We should open up a bodega.
I would love a bodega with you.
We should just open one. We should maybe do that, like passive income. Passive income with an active life.
So this person,
Hmm.
this person clearly is a wealthy. Would you say they're probably like 1%ers at least, maybe, or like maybe 2%, 3%?
No,
Like-
he's not like that wealthy.
Okay, well I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe
I've
my
never met
standards are
this
just.
person.
I mean,
so-
but listen, I don't ever like I talk about wealth like like, oh my god, they're so rich, but I'm like, I wish I was that rich. So it's like never a judgment towards like people's wealthiness. However, I'm always curious. I'm like, oh, like what
What
like,
do you
do?
do?
So like, he was like explaining like all his hobbies and like whatever things he like used to like. He does a bunch of things. He learned a bunch of things. He's actually, I can't say this on camera.
Shut the hell up.
I know.
Whoa.
I know.
There's hope for us yet.
No, I mean, because he like learned how to do so many things like that, and then like learn how to do like other like things that you need like licenses for. Like
Yeah.
basically made a lot of money from that, and then like him and his other half decided, oh, like this was like years ago, but then like I'm just like giving the backstory. So he's like, oh, like we want to start like a surrogacy business. Why was the first thing that popped into my head? Because he was like, oh, like referrals, you could get a cut from the referrals. And I was like, okay, real estate agent.
The pyramid scheme.
And I thought, I was like, oh, pyramid scheme. And so the first thing that pops into my head, I was like, Emily. I was like, is she a candidate? I was like, give me the requirements. And then he was giving all these requirements. I'm like, oh, yeah, she's under 45, like she's healthy and stuff. And she's like, and then he was like, well, she can't really have like, like you got to make sure like they're going to do like tests, like make sure her like womb isn't hostile. And I was like, well, Emily, well, is it hostile? Maybe. I mean, I was like, her mouth is kind of hostile, but like, so I'm like, maybe.
Okay, so for the so I'm essentially getting pimped out to be a surrogate for God knows who, and so that he could get a cut because
It's not
the
even that-
economy is so bad.
No, but like the cut isn't even that big, but it's like you would get most of the money because you are the surrogate.
Well, yeah, bitch, I'm doing all the work. Like, what? You're pimping me out. For,
I just get the finder's fee.
he got the body hunter fee. He's like, oh, perfect. I got this great girl, my podcast partner. She's like the perfect candidate. Okay, so let me. And when I heard this, I was driving in my car, and
Me too.
the way that I like almost stopped mid traffic, and I was like crying from laughing. And when you're like, well, she does have a hostile mouth, so I mean, I have a hostile mouth. So the funniest part about that is like the thought of like a hostile womb makes me laugh because the majority of my life has been like actively preventing getting pregnant. Like I can't over half of my life I've been on some form of birth control. And I just like I was thinking about this 'cause I knew we were going to talk about this today. I just have to like just enlighten people of like how much work it actually is for first of all to get pregnant. It's a miracle because there's so many things that can go wrong, but like how much effort I have really put into my life to make sure that like men can just do as they please. I'm like, you motherfuckers, I should be collecting money.
Exactly, as you should.
So, right. So I have had an IUD for many years. I've actually gotten two. So it is painful. When they put it in, the first time I got mine done, they don't ever really numb you. They don't give you any local anesthetics because everything, women's healthcare is so barbaric. Like they expect you to have the highest pain tolerance. And the second a woman complains about pain, they're like, you're just being a baby. It's like, no, like we're expected to endure so much pain. And our pain is not even correctly like calibrated because medicine is mainly under the lens of men. Like female medicine is not really studied well. So when you get an IUD, and especially if you've never been pregnant, like your cervix has never experienced any kind of like dilation or manipulation. So they're like, just take a Tylenol or take an ibuprofen. I was like, okay, take an ibuprofen. And here you are sitting, like you're already in a weird position, like with your
Yeah.
everything exposed. And I'm talking to my OBGYN who I love. And I'm
Hmm.
like, do you know what this feels like? Can you like walk me through? And she's like, no, but I've had a couple kids. I was like, great. So the blind's leading the fucking blind on this. So they
Here I
put you
am.
in
She's like,
and
this is the worst experience of my life.
when I tell you, Dean, I blacked out from pain. Like because they have to like kind of dilate you and then like they shove this metal piece in and then they put the IUD and then it has strings and they clip the strings and mine were clipped so short I think she actually clipped some of my cervix. I know.
Oh,
So the whole point of the strings is like when they're checking you during your like annual exams, they make sure it's still in place. Well, my strings were so short and they would flip up. So I would have to get like yearly ultrasounds. Like they're like, we can't find them. Like maybe they're lost. And then I'm worried, like, oh my God, did my IUD like move? Whatever. And they would find it every year. I'm like, God forbid I'm in an ultrasound and I find something I don't want to see. I'm like, Jesus Christ, please don't have like, there better not be a fucking embryo, and then or else I'll lose my goddamn mind. Luckily there never was.
imagine.
Luckily there never was. But so I'm getting an ultrasound and they're like, yeah. And then they drop this like really casual thing about like, like if your IUD were to get lost, we'd have to like surgically like root around in there. And I'm like, what? So like not only do I went through this traumatic, painful procedure and I feel like absolute shit. I blacked out from pain. I'm cramping. I'm crying. I feel awful the next day. And they're like, yeah, we have to like surgically like root around in there if we can't find it. And I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. But of course, I've had multiple, so so
Here I am.
clearly I'm so
She's like,
traumatized.
no, here I am. She's
Clearly
like,
I am.
literally like all these things. And here I am just like, oh, I
Oh,
offer you up.
yeah, so easily, like Handmaid's Tale almost. He's like, yeah, I'll take the cut. Why
No, but it was
not?
never serious. Like I would never. I was just like thinking. I was
I
like, but
know.
I just brought it up to Emily because I was like, do you want to be a surrogate?
Yeah, I was like, Dean, I wouldn't even know what to do. Like, if they were like, okay, your IUD comes out, now you're going to be a surrogate, I wouldn't even know how to handle that. Like, I'd be like, I have to have a period again. I would freak out. I haven't had one of those in like 10 fucking years. If they were like, Emily, your IUD's coming out, like, you're going to try to have a baby, I would check myself into the hospital and be like, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to have a period. I don't know what's going to occur.
You're gonna become a psych ward. You're gonna escape the psych ward.
Literally be like, she really just had a med because I'm like, I don't know how to prep for this. I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't even know the
But
first thing about
that's the
this.
second part. It was like you have to be like mentally stable, and I was like, ooh. I was like,
Oh,
wait, I'm not. I
qualifying.
was like, I'm not mentally stable, so like, I doubt like she is.
My mental illness completely disqualifies me from being a
From a lot of things, actually, from me too, because like literally, they were like, I think that's. Oh wait. Okay, on the previous episode, I was like, I don't really donate sperm. One part was because of like, you don't really make that much money to be like doing that. But the second part is like, if you have like mental illness, they're like, no. They're like, we don't want that in our genetic pool.
Well, I'm like 5'1" and like totally wired like a cocker spaniel. So like, I don't think they want to have my.
No, but you're the surrogate. Like they put someone else's egg in you.
Okay, I don't think they would want me to be their vessel. Like I think they would take a look and be like, maybe not.
I mean, but that's the thing. A lot of like people have hostile wombs. That's what they get surrogates.
Hostile. The fact that it's even called a hostile womb, like it sounds. Does it need like anger management? Hostile womb. That's like the most stigmatizing thing ever. Like sometimes just people just aren't meant to have babies, and like
no, it's just such a weird like. It's just a weird term, and all I'm imagining is like, you know, like the face where it's mad, but it's like, and then embryo comes in, you're like, get the fuck out of here.
Well, that's what happens. Okay, so because I know medicine, and it is a wonder that anybody is even alive. Like anyone gets and stays pregnant because your body like actually technically attacks it because it's like, what is this and who is this? It is crazy. Like if you think about women's bodies are like your immune system attacks this little invader. Like yeah, and 1 in 4 pregnancies ends in a miscarriage for probably a lot of reasons, whether it's a chromosomal abnormality or, you know, the body is like, get the fuck out. And oftentimes too, like blood type incompatibilities. I've thought like
oh my God.
When you know so much about medicine, like you start like deconstructing all these thoughts. Like
I didn't know that.
So do you know your blood type?
I think I'm AB.
Okay, but are you positive or are you negative?
Positive, I think.
Okay, so I'm just gonna give us an example. So I'm negative. I'm O negative. I am. I'm a universal donor. So like,
no wonder you're a giver.
I know. I'm fucking down to my blood type. I hate it. So, so my blood type O negative is universal donor. I can give blood to anybody. In fact, if we don't know your blood type, we will give you O negative. And if you are a woman of childbearing age, you will get O negative. If we don't know your blood type, like it's safe because my blood lacks the protein that your positive blood has, and there is this phenomenon which gets me going into thinking about like how any of us even came to be here. So let's say you and I, for some reason, like had a baby.
Maybe, honestly.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe. So the first baby is assuming, you know, the pregnancy went well and it's stuck. Mm-hmm. The first baby with our blood types would come to fruition, but there's a chance that your positive blood would enter my negative blood and that can be deadly. Yeah. So like you can miscarry from that. But the second time around, you know, I would have to get medication it's called Rogam, and it prevents my body from attacking the pregnancy because the blood potentially might have seeped over. So now I have antibodies against that positive blood type. So you get essentially, if you're a negative, you know, person who's carrying a baby, like if you are a pregnant person with a negative blood type, you'll always take Rogam so your body doesn't attack that pregnancy. I mean, because if you think about it, like if you have incompatible blood types, you would have never had multiple children unless you're having multiple fathers and just like the luck and the chance and the whatever, you know, like scientifically. Yeah. It's like,
oh damn! I know. I'm shocked.
Girl, I know all this. Like,
girl, I didn't know any of this, and I was just like offering her for like fucking like a turkey. I'm like based to turkey.
Thanksgiving. Oh my God. You know, so some people turkey base. I mean, that's a way to get pregnant.
But honestly, it's because of this economy. I'm just kidding.
He's pimping out my womb because the tariffs are high, the bank account's low, and Emily's womb is up for grabs.
No, it's not. You know I'm joking. I know. No, I'm totally joking, but also like, like, you know, just gotta ask, you know, you just never know. It's an opportunity.
Can you imagine if I was pregnant? I'd be a raging psychopath. Like me living in Hollywood.
So the same as me. On the normal.
Unmedicated, just out here, pregnant.
Running the streets.
Like.
At high mat.
Like the pregnant girl in the elliptical.
In the Pilates room.
I will say this. So my trainer, or the woman who did my class today, she's amazing. And this 12 o'clock noon class, packed. She just had a baby 6 months ago. The female body is amazing. Like the female body, what it can endure. And she had a baby 6 months ago. She is slanging weights like heavy as hell. And I'm like, girl. And she's like, no, it's crazy. Like just the amount of shit that your body goes through. Women are amazing. And no wonder why men hate us. We are everything. We are the whole motherfucking universe in one physical being. Like,
I mean, I love you.
I love you.
But then I also say that like with the thing was like, it's so fucking crazy. Mm-hmm. Like to have like
Yeah.
the ability to bring a life into this world. I was telling Emily, I was like, girl, listen, if I had a womb, bitch, I would womb the fuck out of this womb. I would have been like,
He's a
pop it.
breeder. He's breeding.
I
Yeah.
would have been like, I'll breed here, there,
Yeah.
everywhere, here and there, everywhere. But honestly,
Okay, Elon. Jesus
oh
Christ.
yeah, okay, no.
No.
But like, I would do it for like surrogacy, and I would sign the papers where it's like they can never contact me ever again.
Well, my mom did say this. So my mom did, and this was her thought, like organically. She said, Emily, I think what I could see you doing if you never have, your own family, which I don't know what the future holds. If I did, I don't even, if someone could say, hey, Emily, your future, I'd be like, I don't even want to know. I don't want to lose a magic in between. But she's like, I could see you being a surrogate for like a gay couple or someone that's established, obviously like not surrogating randomly, but like, yeah, if there was like a gay couple
Well,
and
she's like in my same
yeah,
like wavelength of mind. I'm
yeah,
just
I
kidding.
would just, but like, yeah, but like I would have very big stipulations of like, I, I would do it knowing that I would still be a part of that child's life. Like I wouldn't just like, because you know who I am.
Yeah.
Like
You wouldn't be able
I'd be
to.
attached.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what the hell? Like
Oh my
me,
God, the
me and
PTSD.
little
Ooh,
bean, like me
girl.
and this little baby, like we've been like watching Shameless for the past 9 months.
Oh my
Like,
God, that's true. I forgot about that mental state part.
well, yeah, it's
Afterwards, the
9 months of
attachment.
like,
Yeah.
and I can't go out and I got to be like the sober driver all the time. Yeah, no, that kid's coming over for Christmas.
Oh, girl, that finder's fee would have gotten you stabbing me. Oh,
Right. But like, I would do it under the guise of like, no, like we're gonna obviously drop a legal document and like you're always going to be the mother, but
yeah.
like we're just gonna be like this weird
Mhm.
family. Maybe it's like two dads and a mom, but like obviously I'm still in this kid's life. Like
Yeah,
I
maybe
would
we
never.
should do that.
Okay, well,
We should do that.
if you get a husband, go for it.
If I'm just kidding.
No,
I'm
when?
kidding.
Okay, when?
No, but
He's still pimping out the womb.
No, I'm like, oh, if.
If.
No,
don't
but
know.
that's one of the things that kind of pisses me off. I'm like, if I had a womb, at least I could baby trap somebody, bitch. I'd implant a womb in me now. I want to baby trap somebody.
Okay, so
I'm just bored.
I gotta tell you something about men. And this is also, I've talked to so many of my girlfriends. It's a phenomenon. Men are crazy because they will say the most off the wall shit to women. They'll be like, I want to have a baby with you. And it's like the man that won't even fucking call them back or like take them to
Right.
dinner. It's like I get that that's a breeding kink. Like I get that I'm not kink shaming. It's a thing. Like, it is. It's just a thing. And some people got it and some people don't. But for the men that like the idea of impregnating women and don't like call them back, you are legally bound to this woman for the next forever. Like you are legally, financially, socially, emotionally bound. You can't leave the state for God's sake. Like your assets are being now divided. For you to so flippantly want to breed like your Genghis Khan, like what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, girl,
Like, you know what I'm
Genghis
saying?
Khan.
Like-
No, yes, I do know what you're saying, but
It's
like,
bizarre.
unless you truly do want to
Yeah.
like have a family with someone, don't say that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Don't be like, I want to impregnate you.
Yeah.
It's like, girl, that
Girl.
responsibility, but also,
Like
yeah,
it's-
you can't be hopping around like Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
I'm a descendant of his probably because no, I did some research online, girl. Listen, no, because I did because he went around and just like
Yeah, he was doing. Yeah, I know.
doing everybody
Probably
around China.
non-consensually too.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Very
I searched
much
online. They were like, if you
non-consensually.
have like a birthmark on your ass, like this like weird like whatever birthmark, I have it, and they were like, you're a descendant of his, and I was like, well,
fuck,
maybe that's I'm crazy.
baby, you probably had syphilis too. I would just see that penicillin ad. I would drive in Santa Monica.
Was a sign.
There was a sign. There were signs.
There were signs. Wait, while I was telling you this the
No,
other day, I was like,
no.
while I
no,
was
that was
telling you
coming
this,
home from work. No, but I did see that sign today. Driving on Santa Monica.
but I'm like literally dead because the fact that oh my God. I mean, it like the whole surrogacy. I think the company is like basically it's like for gay couples though. It's like for like same sex. It's not like for straight.
Shit. Okay. See. Okay. Well, back to the drawing board.
Oh, you're like, oh, reconsidering. She's like, actually, I'll recruit some people too.
But no, I think I want to be a part of the process. Like I would never just like be like, okay, thanks for playing. I'd be like, wait, like I'm not invited to Easter. What the fuck? Like,
You'll be like that like traumatized mother. It's like,
yeah.
why am I not invited to Easter? I'll pop another egg out.
Yeah.
Me.
Dropping more eggs than the Easter bunny. Like, Jesus Christ. See, that's just how I am. That's just how I know I am.
Yeah. So
And
don't do it. Yeah.
No,
It's too emotionally.
no. I'm
That's
too,
also how I am, kind of.
Too
like,
emotionally invested. Like,
that's why I can't like. If I ever have kids, I need to be in there. Like,
yeah, I would totally.
That's why I can't donate sperm too. I feel like.
Oh yeah, because then you'd be like,
I'm like, where are my, and like, because I think like they could eventually, even if you sign the things where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, like they can never contact me, but it's like knowing that I have a kid
I
out
would
there.
want to know. I think like that's just too wired and like my like just who I am as a person
Yeah.
to my core, you know, because I love being around children, like I do, and I love being the cool aunt and like, oh, Aunt Emily's so fun. She always like buys me cool stuff, and like I have joy like being around kids, and you know, it's like so much of my life is already like centered in that. Like I couldn't imagine just being like my little incubated baby is out there somewhere, and I wonder if they think of me, and you know, like it's kind of fucked up.
It is.
It's
It
fucked
is.
up.
It is fucked up. It
Yeah.
is.
Also, like low key, if I'm gonna have a baby and I'm gonna have to do all that work, like I want it. Like, do I get like a range? Can I be like hot Auntie Milf or whatever in the Range Rover? Like, do I still get to go to your like ballet recital? Like, do I still get to
Yeah.
have like the hot mom car even though
I
I'm
don't think
not
you. I
a
don't.
hot
I
mom?
don't think you get like the perks of like their lifestyle, but you get like the perks during the pregnancy.
If I gotta get my guts rearranged, literally, like your whole body shifts.
Yeah,
If
that's
I
what I'm
gotta get my
saying.
guts rearranged and I have to like leak fluid out of my perfect tits and like be alone and cry and be hormonal and be by myself, absolutely fucking not. I can't think of anything worse.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm
That's why they
livestock.
pay them so much.
They better get my goddamn therapy bills. Like I'm like
And plus
crying.
more, and like all your medical bills, everything's paid.
Yeah,
Obviously, yeah.
yeah.
But
So,
like,
that juice got to be worth the squeeze on that one. I mean, come on.
you're
Like,
gonna laugh at this next one though. The
Go.
finder's fee isn't even that much.
bitch. You bitch.
It's literally like if you refer like one person. I mean, like the surrogacy itself is a lot. Like you get a lot of money, but like the finder's fee, you only get like 1,200.
Are you? My womb is worth $1,200. Bitch,
No.
that's not even a designer bag.
No.
It's not even- like what?
No, it's just the finder's fee, but like you would get like the 100K or like the 150K or like whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
Honey, if the bills are that tight, you just gotta tell me off camera and we'll fucking figure this out. I can think of better ways to get $1,200.
there's not. I've tried. Just kidding. I applied for a job to be a teacher. I know.
Like a substitute or like
a teacher
Oh.
at a private school because you need to be credentialed.
That's wild. That seems unethical to me, but what do I know?
It's a private school.
To make their own rules.
But
Oh my.
I mean, I'll be fine. I'm just applying for jobs because I'm a little scared right now. But that finder's fee, when I thought it was gonna be more, and then when I asked him, he was like, "Oh, it's like 1,200." I was like,
That is insane. So I guess if you're someone who owns a uterus and you want to be found, send in your information to Dean so he can collect the
kidding, no.
$1,200.
Yeah, what the fuck is this Monopoly? Come and collect, collect and go. I can't. Oh my lord.
You're lucky I love you so much.
But no, I mean, all of this is obviously like a joke. I would never do that. But then I will go seek
I've been
out
getting a
like,
lot of calls lately on my phone.
a lot of calls, referrals from like random places, from like the US and the Europe, everywhere.
Oh my.
Can you imagine? I can't. I literally, because I would be at the appointment with you and I'd be like,
That's it?
I was like, what? Like, that's it? Like, what do you have to, like, you literally have to lay like a turkey. Because, like, to let it, like,
Yeah, well, it depends. Are you doing it in vitro? Like, well, there's a lot of ways to like inseminate somebody. Like, you know, it depends on the method in which it's going to be. Like, is it going to be an in vitro situation? Is it going to be like a turkey baster situation? Is it going to be like, I don't know. I don't know the process of it. But I'm not going to find out either. that is a journey that I am not going to embark on.
exactly. I mean, I'm gonna have to get one in the future anyway,
Yeah.
a surrogate. Well, I guess I could adopt, but I kind of want my own children.
Yeah,
Because I feel like anything mixed with Asian, hot.
cute. I love that for you.
Yo. But I also, yeah, that's too far. I'm like, let me figure out the husband part first.
Well, yeah, but also though, when I think about being a surrogate for, you know, a same-sex couple, like, are you using my DNA? That's a real question. Is like,
Oh, yeah, because usually,
that's what I'm saying.
sometimes
like,
they'll take eggs from another.
yeah, I don't want someone else's. No, like, it's mine. Like biologically, this is like this child is also mine. So I think that I neglected to bring that point out, that if I'm going to do this, like,
You wanted your eggs cracked.
yeah, I mean, if it's gonna be by science, at least it's with
Well,
someone I
yeah,
care
exactly.
about.
That's
Like,
true.
we love each other,
That's
like,
true.
platonically. What am I gonna do? Like, have somebody else's fucking DNA inside of
But
me?
that'd be so
My body is
fun.
hostile womb will be like, get out,
Get out, bitch.
get out. Who do you know here? Get out.
Just like us. Just like us when we're at a bar. Who the fuck?
Get out. Who do you?
Who do you know? I told you, hostile mouth, hostile womb. Oh my god, it's true. I'd be like, what the fuck? What am I doing here? And the
Yeah.
egg's like, bitch, what?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Like, as if I had to do it in that situation, if I had to do it and it had to be done that way, that's the way in which I would want it to be done. And we would have, like, it would be drawn up. We'd get a lawyer involved. Like, it would be this whole thing. We decide, like,
But it'd be like so much help. Like, imagine like if like it would be me and my husband, and like you could be like part of the like the kid's life, but like also it's like it's so much fun and like so
Yeah.
much like it's probably even better on marriages too, because it's like
Yeah.
you have like another person involved and like the
Yeah, like, you want to go on date nights, and I don't know. Like, I'm not a mom, but I would imagine, like, because I'm open-minded enough and I'm sane enough to be like, yes, like, obviously, I'm not going to take the kid. I'm not going to do that. That's crazy. Like, but I just want to, as long as I'm a part of their life in an equitable way, okay. And maybe I
But
maybe I want my own peace and quiet,
but also like when I do have a surrogate, I feel like I also want the kid to know that that's your mother.
Yeah, of
A lot of
course.
people are like so like not like about that though.
No, I think that that's healthy. I think
But
it's
then I'm like,
wonderful.
it's healthy for the kid to know like you can't get pregnant based on like the same sex, first of all. But then also you have a mother, no one abandoned you.
Yeah, no, like, you were
You know?
like, you were wanted. Yeah, like, I mean, people have babies all different kinds of ways. Like, people have babies through IVF. People have babies, through surrogacy. People have babies because, after one night stand, one too many margaritas. Like, life finds a way in some way, shape, or form, whether or not you need to use science or it just happens naturally, whether or not you wanted to. Like, that's a whole
Oh
different
girl,
topic.
but I need kids.
yeah.
I need to have kids now though, I feel like.
Dean, you want to have kids right now?
No, I mean not in this recession, but like
I was about to say,
I'm
I think
saying,
that's
like,
the worst
the
choice you can
age
make.
wise though, like I always was so envious of those people with like full grown kids and being like 45 still.
I don't.
Oh. I mean,
No.
well, because I don't want to be like 50 raising like a 3-year-old.
I mean, you're still extremely young, Dean. You don't know what's going to happen in 5 years. Like, you're still in your early 30s in 5 years.
Oh my god. 5 years ago though, it was COVID. Ugh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you don't know what's going to happen in 5 years. Like, your life may look drastically different even a year from now. Even a year from now.
You find me a psych ward.
Be your roommate.
Yeah, oh my god, be like, hey girl, vlogging from the fucking psych ward.
Well, they don't let you have cords because it's a choke
Huh?
hazard. They don't let you have cords. It's a choke hazard. So
No, well, I don't need a cord.
it was,
I just have my phone.
yeah, but they don't let you have your phone either.
Listen, neither did my rehab, but I had my phone. And no, people were like, how are you posting?
Life finds a way.
No,
Dean
girl.
found the phone.
The first time, okay, this is actually hopefully none of them are listening to me. They closed down the rehab center I went to
Oh,
way back when. But once I got to the rehab center, I like when the nurse wasn't looking, I ripped open the pillow and shoved my phone in there, and then I like flipped the pillow around so it didn't seem like it was like ripped.
sneaky
And
bitch.
then they were like, "You don't have a phone?" I was like, "I don't." They're like, "Okay." Weird. And so I like had my phone. It probably delayed my healing process though, however it did.
Cost you a couple extra months.
Yeah.
Inpatient.
I mean, yeah, but it was like, I had my phone.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You're not supposed to have your phone though, so I would have it.
Delayed
That's not
healing because somebody wanted to.
I honestly do miss rehab a lot though.
You told me about it. You
You
do.
have a private shop. It's kind of like being a surrogate. I'm just kidding. You have a private chef. Everything.
What? My God.
I'm kidding. I'm really trying to push this. Like, it's so funny.
He's really just,
No.
that's $1,200. But you know what's going to be bullshit? You would have to collect that $1,200 and then report it to the government and then get taxes taken out. So it's not really $1,200.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
No, but
It's not
it
cash.
literally did feel like it was like everything was taken care of. Like they drove you everywhere. Like, you
Yeah,
know.
you're completely dependent because you have no rights.
I know. I have no
You
rights.
literally are like, yeah, you're under their supervision. Like,
Yeah, I relinquished all of that
Yeah, you
when I
did.
decided to like check in.
yeah. He has no say. You're essentially in a conservatorship at that point.
Anyway, I really hope that guy does not listen to this episode. That'd be so weird.
It'd be funny. He'd fucking laugh, and I guarantee you, he'd seek me out more because of
Oh my God, he's gonna
my
come to
stance
you.
on stuff.
I want to just get a random Venmo of like $1,200.
Like, you motherfucker. And then a van comes and takes me, rips my IUD out, and is like, it is your time.
Stop it! Don't manifest that, because what if that?
It's Handmaid's Tale. We're
Actually, no, but he
approaching.
also doesn't know where you live, so no.
No.
There's no way.
Well, I'm gonna have like a tinfoil hat, like watching around for like unmarked cars. I'll be like, don't take me, don't take me, don't take me.
Well, you might be learning. He's a nice car. he has a Porsche, and he has like the BMW with like the really expensive like door that goes up. So if you saw that, I feel like you wouldn't be like, you would rip the tinfoil hat off. You would be fixing your hair.
Nice
Be like,
car.
nice car, get in. Okay.
Dude, yeah, fucking. You come at me in an Aston Martin, I'm like, cool, sign me up. Whatever you want.
I'm like, girl, what do you mean?
Whatever you want, daddy. Whatever you
I was
want.
like, what do you mean a van? He don't own a van. He owns a car, a nice one. I'm dead.
Oh my God, it's unhinged, deranged. But that's how you know we're good friends, because I didn't even take offense to it. I just like
Yeah.
laughed. I cackled.
I mean, yeah,
Like, this
honestly, like
bitch.
as much as we laugh and joke about it, it's really a joke. I would literally not do that, because like
Yeah.
$1,200, like, I'm not really not in that deep, like ever.
If you were in that deep, I'd be like, babe, we'll send you a check. Like,
If I was in that deep, I'd be sucking dick on Hollywood and Vine for cash.
for cash only.
For cash only, because I don't want to get taxed on that shit.
Yeah.
Like, be so for real.
Drop you off in Hollywood and fine.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like, what was that? What's that sign near the Grove? Meet me on 3rd and Fairfax. Yeah.
Yeah.
Meet me on Hollywood and Vine. Freaking
In the heart of Hollywood, just
That's where the cash is. You could up the price instead of
Yeah.
touristy zone.
one of those big like red buses that come by, like what do they call? They're called like hop on and off, and like, okay, hop on and off of Dean.
Like the subway signs, like with like the subway things that they flip, it'd just be a whole like penis, like they're flipping around. Oh my Lord.
I hate you so much.
That's a good business proposal.
Wow, look at you scheming, more scheming. I love it.
Just kidding. No, I wouldn't.
Gotta be one step ahead in this economy.
I mean, listen, if sperm fucking skincare could go, anything goes.
Well, isn't it like that salmon skincare is like all
Oh, yeah,
the rage?
yeah.
They're like, it's salmon sperm. I'm like, it's what?
What did I say?
You said sperm skincare.
Oh, ew. Okay, never mind.
You
I meant
literally-
salmon sperm.
I was
I
going to say
meant salmon sperm, not mine.
facials. Like, you were getting
I mean,
into
listen, the
facial
person
territory.
the person who Shanami named was like, he loves a facial. Yo, I need to stop bringing him. He's gonna start catching on that I'm talking about.
Does
him.
he even listen to us?
Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah, so who cares? Let it rip.
Yeah, true.
Who cares?
But anyway,
No free press.
Heard, yeah, the salmon sperm is like, if that could go, like anything sells.
I refuse to believe that that is real. I think it's just another fad.
No, people have been like, their products and like people are using it on like.
Well, how did they realize that it's going to be good for your skin? Like someone was like, I got a brilliant idea. I got a brilliant plan. Are they like jerking off salmon? Like,
No, that's what a lot of people are asking.
the hell?
Who figured that out? Also, who figured out like, oh my God, let's like squeeze all these eggs and then jerk off the salmon for the caviar on one end and then the salmon on the other.
I love caviar. That's
I know. But like, okay, I fear that I can't see caviar the same way anymore because I watched one of those videos. I'm like, fuck.
I can't.
Don't watch
really-
it. Don't watch it.
Don't watch it.
But I'm still enjoying caviar.
I love caviar.
I'm like, oh, okay. Does a bump of fucking caviar.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the event? Oh my
Oh,
God.
that was so chic.
Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently like it works. So
Okay. I wonder if I unknowingly have been using
maybe it's like in all of your products.
in Korean skincare, because I've been getting Korean
Maybe.
skincare up lately. My skin looks great.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've been doing light masks. I've been doing like wrap mask. I've been really pushing for it.
I'll take you to Korea one day. We'll go.
Okay, yeah, get some work done.
We're gonna come back to you and be like, who is he? Our passports don't work.
Wait, yeah, like your phone ID. Like I don't know
No,
what
it's-
that is.
No, it's like because when you like come back, like they do a full face scan.
Really?
Well, don't like when you go abroad. Have you been abroad? You've been abroad.
I've been abroad. Yeah.
But like, yeah, and like, so
Huh.
I mean, the last time I was to China, they like scanned my entire face,
Really?
like when you go in front of like the passport thing.
Oh, that.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then like they do like a whole like whoop, 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 and like imagine going to this like identity fraud, stolen identity, and it's just us.
Yeah, it's just us after like a really good like K beauty regimen.
With my like, me getting my upper breath, and like my forehead filled and like my chin just like
Yeah.
shaved.
Oh my God. You have such a good jawline. I don't think you could get any more angular.
We'll see. Maybe if I age.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like Korean skincare is a wild, and there's like a pore remover. I want that shit.
See, I feel like
That's like
yes
unhealthy
and no, because like there is this take that a lot of times like people young, like because I'm a millennial, that people younger than us look older than us because they've removed so much oil of their skin that their skin is so damn dry that they look like they've aged rapidly.
That's true.
And I think that that's true. Like, I don't want to take all the oil out of my skin because you do still need to sweat at some point. Like, especially when you're working out, like your body needs to cool itself or you will overheat.
I sweat so much
Period.
though.
Well, yeah, because you're working out. I mean, I
yeah,
sweat
I
a
do
lot
work out.
too. Like, if you don't have any pores to sweat, you will overheat.
Oh yeah, but I'm not talking about all your pores. Like I don't want like
okay,
because I don't sweat on my armpits if I'm not working out, which is I'm so grateful for. Like
Yeah.
but like I just want like because like I saw this thing online. It was like she got her like nose pores removed, so like the huge ones, the small ones they just kept.
Okay, yeah. Because
Like,
you're
you
going to
know.
need some kind of pore at some point
Yeah,
just
so,
to
like,
like
sweat it.
regulate
Yeah,
your
I
body
mean-
temperature so you don't like fry and cook your brain. Which can happen.
But honestly, yeah, thank God because like I was born with like double like eyelids. Like a lot of people go to like surgery like to get surgery for them.
Would you want to fix your eyelid? I mean, you do have hooded eyes, but you do have now that I see them.
Oh no, I have like double eyelids though. Like
Oh.
it depends how much water I drink. I didn't drink that much water today, so my eyes are like look a little bit more hooded. But like when I'm like pH balanced, when I'm not talking to men, they're like my eyes are like open a little bit bigger. But like I have double eyelids, and like a lot of people like pay to get this done, and like people thought I've like gotten paid to get it done.
Wait, so the people want to have the eyes that you have. That's amazing.
Well, the double eyelid.
That's so cool.
But the only thing is like if I were to get anything fixed, I'm not gonna get like that, like anything crazy. But like the upper breast is just removing excess skin there.
Okay.
But then I'm like, I
That'd
don't
be
even
painful.
know. Yeah, but I was like, I don't even know if I want that.
I think
Actually, the
that's
first thing I would
necessary.
get is LASIK or like the new eye chip thing to fix your eyesight. That's what I would get.
I kind of think I'm cute with glasses, so
I have a big ass forehead. My mom told me I had an ox forehead. So like I do not look good in any like glasses.
Well, I think you'd be cute. We'll try some like fun ones.
No, I've like tried bigger ones, like yes, but I'm like shallow about it because every time I wear glasses, I break out on my nose. Like you see this?
Yeah.
It's because I've been wearing glasses the past few days because I've been not really going out. I mean, I have, but like at home, I just wear my glasses a little bit more than I used to, or like have been used to. I've been breaking out a little bit.
It is kind of hard with the pressure. I sometimes get like red marks, but
And a lot of glasses are not made for Asian eyes, so they always like slip down.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
We'll get ones that fit. We'll get ones that fit and don't make you break out and don't
Yeah.
hurt your nose.
So anyway, I feel like I have abs now because we laugh so hard.
Dude, I love you.
So if anyone's looking for, I'm just kidding. Me still trying to sell it.
Yeah.
Hello,
right.
welcome to the odd.
He's really trying to get the finder fee. He's really fiending for it.
No, but honestly, he did make it sound a little bit more like. I was entertaining the idea more because he was like, if you refer 12 people, you can get 12.
Where does he think he's gonna in
Yeah.
LA of all places?
Like in LA.
In LA, like what?
Maybe you have to drive up to Bakersfield or something.
God. Cool.
Or Lancaster.
Oh my
That's
God.
where the boo is today.
Oh.
Ew, why am I calling him my boo girl? I'm insane right now. I'm crashing.
No, but the wheels have left the bus. Oh my God, that was such a funny, like you stitching together all of our unhinged text messages.
Just like some of
It's
them.
so funny.
I was just bored today and I was like scrolling through and I was like,
They're
wait, this is funny. This is so funny. I was like, how crazy are we? I was like, wait,
We're nuts.
we're psych ward escapees. But the way that we can go from like crazy, like psych ward escapee to like, what are you doing tonight? I'm sleeping.
I'm in bed. I'm making dinner. Like,
Making dinner. And then the next slide, when are we drinking until Tuesday? And it's like, well, you know, it's a balance.
it is.
The yin and yang. I'm her Christina Yang. She's my Meredith Grey.
We really are. Like, that is a very good representation of our friendship.
Yeah, Cassandra's always like, so like,
Whenever she heard that scene of her, she's like, somebody sedate me. Like, I was
Me.
like, I felt
that's
that
me.
spiritually.
That's literally me.
Yeah.
Like, girl, I could. That's why I'm like, if I ever had to like sedate the shit
yeah.
out of me, my wisdom
Yeah.
tooth, I was like, sedate me till I fucking start like, I don't know, giving blowjobs to random strangers. Like,
with the gauze in your mouth.
yeah, I was like, I do not want to fucking feel this shit. Like, I want to be gone.
Yeah. I don't want any recollection of it.
No, I do not want to know. I want to forget my name. But anyway, Meredith.
Christina.
Yeah. Period. Yeah. Do you have anything else?
No, I mean, I don't really know how much more ground we can even cover in this episode.
How much ground?
No. If you guys enjoyed this, please let us know. I think it's one of the funniest things we've ever
Yeah.
talked about because it was so recent and it was so organic the way it came about. I wish you guys could have literally intercepted that phone call because it was brilliant in every way, shape, and form. But
I feel like the people in the audience, don't ask her to blink twice if she needs help. She doesn't need help. Just kidding. She's like blinking multiple times. She's like, I'm dead switching.
yeah,
Because I was like, oh my God, they're gonna ask you to blink twice if you need help. But no, this is all a joke. Okay, don't come for me.
yeah. He's
Um,
not pimping my womb out. Don't worry, it's too
yeah,
hostile.
it'll never happen. It'll never happen, even if it wasn't hostile. Because I love her too much. I would never make her go through that. I need a crazy bitch with me.
Yeah, right.
Imagine me being like, let's go out to town. She's like, I can't drink.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna try to consume alcohol a little less. A little less. But anyway, thank you for listening, girly pop. Let us know if you want to hear more raunchy stories like this, or do you want to keep it like more like poppy, like our life, or like whatever. But yeah, my name is Dean,
and I'm Emily.
Leave us a voicemail, send us a DM, find our socials in our description, and I love you. Here's your sign to go pimp out your friend. Just kidding. Okay. Okay, we'll talk to you next week.
Bye.
Love you. Mwah.